Alright, what's going on, guys? Today we're gonna try to clean a basketball. This ball look pretty dirty and nasty looking because the way it's designed. It's a Nike Hyper Elite, and this ball is the most dirtiest basketball I got. It pick up dirt like crazy. So I did search around on YouTube, and what I found out is pretty interesting. A lot of guys, the way they clean basketball is they soak the whole ball inside the tub or inside the sink with the soap and everything, and then just soaked up the whole ball. To me, when it come to that method, right away I thought about playing outdoor when it's rain, right? So when it's rain outside and you play, the ball gonna get soaked up really bad, and then the next couple week after that day that you use in the rain, the ball is completely destroyed. All right, it's not nice. To me, it feel like it's get destroyed a lot faster. I think it's better for you to clean it by section instead of soak the whole ball. So let me show you guys what I mean. So what I usually do, I use like brush. I wouldn't do like heavy brush. This brush make from horse hair, and it's pretty soft. If you don't have a brush, it's fine. You can just use claw. But let's do just this part, right? I'm not gonna do the whole ball so I can see the result. So what I do is I clean it, right? I clean it real good with the brush. Scrub off some of the stuff, some of the dirt and small particle. All right, so just by doing this, right, by just using soft brush, it already kind of like look a little bit better or look a little bit cleaner. All right, so now I think I'm good. I'm gonna put away the brush. So what I have is just like 2 tablespoons of salt. I mean, not salt, soap. This is a powder detergent soap, not those liquid one. I feel like it worked better. Warm water. Actually, this is cold water. I have warm water here. All right, warm water. It's about 2 cups. Those cup of water, like 2 cups of warm water. And then what you do, you add soap into it, into the water, and then you mix it a little bit so the soap dissolves. The reason I use the powder detergent instead of the liquid one, I feel like this one worked better for some reason. I'm pretty sure it's probably a little bit different formula than the liquid detergent. Alright, so now I'm just use cloth. This one is, I guess, like a microfiber type of cloth, so I'm just gonna use a regular towel or rag. You don't have this stuff, just an old t-shirt, like cotton t-shirt. So I'm just dipping a little bit water, drain out a little bit, just damp. All right, you don't want to completely soak. So what I want to do, I just like kind of do that, right? Just wash it over, so the soap can sit on it a little bit for maybe a minute or so. Meanwhile, while the soap is sitting on this panel, use your thumb and go through the channel. All right, so we just soak the panel. Now we're gonna clean just like that. All right, just go through with your finger. It's if you use like a white cloth, you see you can see how dirty it is. All right, so that being said, I think there's some part that's already dry up because it was in a lot of water. So stir up the water a little bit, the soapy water, the solution water, I guess. Squeeze it out. You don't want too much water to sit on the basketball. All right, so you so with your finger, just try to scrub it, little by little. You don't want to, especially on the edge, right? You don't want to scrub too much on the edge. You don't want to scrub too much that you're gonna peel off the actual panel, because this thing is just it's just glue, right? If you have old ball, sometimes it start to peel off, and if you do it too hard, the ball just the panel just come off. So right now it's already looking better already. You don't need to do too much. This way it takes some time to do it, but it's better than soaked up the whole basketball in the water or using brush to scrub it off, because sometimes it could destroy your basketball, especially the composite leather or microfiber composite leather. Those things can get destroyed easily. But yeah, this thing just take a little bit of time, but it's worth it. It's you preserve the the leather and okay, and then they don't get destroyed too badly. All right, I'm kind of halfway in one panel, so I'm gonna speed up for you guys so you don't have to sit here and watch me doing this. Be careful on the edge though. Don't go crazy on the edge. Careful with those. You might, like I say, you might rip off the panel, especially for the older basketball. Yeah, man, it's already looking a lot better. But yeah, it take a little bit of time, but it's worth it. You don't want to clean it and destroy the ball. And then the other way to do it is, instead of use the water soap solution, there's a leather cleaner. But let me show you the difference. All right, so 1 second. That's our next step. So after I done that, I would go on the other side. This one with soap. This side is soap, and you see how dirty it is. I don't know if you guys can see it, but yeah, it's pretty dirty. So I'm going to the cleaner side. I soaked it with regular water. This water have no soap, no solution. All right, so the reason I'm doing that, I want to take out some of the soap. I don't want to leave the soap in there because the chemical might destroy the basketball. All right, so I use regular water just to go over it again one more time. All right, just to clean off the soap that left over the ball, on the ball. All right. Yeah, the reason you want to use warm water, because the warm water, if you let it sit on the ball a little bit, it would lift up that, the dust that's stuck in there. So the next step, I would use dry cloth. This cloth is a microfiber cloth. So I'm just wipe off the excess water. I don't want to leave any water on it. I don't want it to seep in the ball and soaked up in there. So make sure, put a little bit of pressure, take out some of this excess water. Better yet, if you have like a blow dryer, don't put too high heat. It might destroy the leather. Just just a medium heat, and then not right on the ball, just just blow dry it. It will dry the water off faster. Yeah, just like that, man. You can see let me show you guys. All right, you can see the Nike part is what I just did, and right here is the old part. Maybe this camera can pick it up. All right, here's the old part, and here's the Nike, the one we just did. It's again, it's very important to try to take out the water as much as you can. Use the blow dryer. I think that would work a lot better. Alright, so let me show you guys the next step. Alright, so I got a leather cleaner. This clean leather. Even though this ball is like a composite or microfiber leather, it still work. So what I'm gonna do is get my cloth again. So this is a different method, right? If you guys can afford to buy the leather cleaner, I think this would work a lot better with all leather basketball like this one. But I'm gonna do that one separately, how to clean the leather basketball. But this one just a regular composite. But if you got those rubber basketball, those cheap one, man, you can just brush it off. You don't need to care too much about it because it's cheap and it's rubber. This is different case because it's micro composite. It has some kind of leather material in there, so you want to use a leather care or just soap and water, I guess. All right, so I'm gonna use this part. This part is dry. All right, so I'm put this leather cleaner, basically like just soap, just like that. All right. It doesn't have a smell. Yeah. My hand, the smell is just from the soap that I used earlier, but it doesn't have any smell at all. All right. So again, what I do, I just scrub this leather cleaner on the ball. Maybe I add a little bit more and just let it sit there for a little bit. So let the cleaner kind of lift up the dirt off the surface of the basketball while you let the cleaner sit on the leather balls. You just clean the seam. All right, just with your finger go through it like that. Nothing special. And let it sit about a minute or so. Just let it sit a little bit. Then what I do, I add a little bit more of the okay, this part, because I feel like it's not wet enough. Add a little bit more leather cleaner solution. Then same concept, just work my way down. So, but to be honest though, I feel like the soap solution scrub off the dirt better. This one is take a little bit longer to scrub it off, but the main difference is this one have a leather conditioner that is already pre-mixed, so it's a combination of leather cleaner and leather conditioner. Leather conditioner is to preserve the leather, make it last longer and make the ball more softer, I guess. But with these balls, you don't need all that because it's already soft. But it's different case with this one, with the full leather basketball. So I'm gonna do the full leather basketball review next. Not review, like the cleaning. I'm gonna show you guys how to do it. And then that one, the process will take a little bit longer, and it not just clean it, it's also to softening the basketball. Alright, so I'm gonna speed up and so you guys don't waste time watching me. Alright, with the ladder cleaner solution, it's take a little bit more effort into it. You have to go through a couple times in and out, up and down. But you know, essentially it's clean. But I feel like the soap is more cleaner. But you know, again, I feel like if you're gonna use the ladder cleaner, use it on the actual leather basketball, like the full leather one, with composite, microfiber, warm water, and soap. It's good. But anyway, so I'm gonna again clean off. I mean, not clean. Kind of wash off or take out the solution from the ball. I guess I don't want to leave it because it's not. This is not a full leather conditioner. It's just cleaner and kind of a mix with conditioner. So with the conditioner you can leave it on, but with cleaner I think I'm just gonna rub it off a little bit. But I feel like this one is okay though. Even you don't need to worry too much. You don't need to worry too much about leave this cleaner conditioner on, because they designed it to protect the leather. So not like soap. Soap is designed to cutting dirt off from surface, and you know I don't know what material they use or what chemical they use for detergent, you know, but I think it's not good to leave it on. So yeah, again, dry rack, take off the water, like the excess water on the ball. Like I say, you don't want to leave it, leave the water or leave the ball wet. Alright guys, so the ball is, I think it's somewhat dry, not 100% dry. You know, I highly recommend you guys use those hair dryer and just blow dry the ball. Like I say, it's not good to leave the ball wet, especially on this part, right? Because this part sometimes it lift up the panel. I mean, the panel sometimes it lift up a little bit, and then if you make it wet, the water will seep through that crack and then go underneath the surface and kind of destroy the ball. But yeah, man. So I feel like the soap is clean a lot faster. I think mainly because the material or chemical they use in the powder detergent soap versus this leather cleaner on this side. I feel like you need to put a lot more effort. So you know, if you have just regular composite or microfiber composite leather basketball, just use warm water and detergent, right? And then, like I say, I wouldn't recommend soak the whole ball in the sink or in the tub and then leave it wet, right? So the whole point is to clean it real nice, you know, wash off the soap excess that live on the ball, and then dry it, you know, either with the dry cloth or hair dryer, and you know, I guess just let it sit for a little bit, you know, maybe 24 hours or maybe even 2 days, you know, before you take it to the gym. Because I feel like when the ball is still wet and you take it to the gym right away, it would just, you know, pick up the dirt faster because it's wet, and then it's all over again. So just let the ball sit a little bit, let it dry before you take it to the gym. Yeah, I think that's that. I hope you find this video helpful to you. So yeah, thanks for watching. Catch you guys in the next video. Peace. Yeah.